Sisters up first, taking on Andrea Coop and Maggie Brasher. Tough pool here in Group B with New Jersey Fives, California BLQK Bears, St. Louis Shock, and ATX Pickleballers. BLQK actually taking out the Fives in Daytona. So the Fives getting a little bit of redemption here this morning. We have a swarm of bees flying through the courts right now. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, it was quite literally a cloud of bees that went through the stands. Yeah, I did. So we're set to get underway here. Good spot there. Brusher getting all twisted up.
1-0.
So a couple of quick points here for the Kawamoto sisters.
2-0.
Jade Kawamoto on the right, the left-hander. Jackie, the right-hander. Good exchange there.
3-0.
Jackie with the big forehand to finish. Good wide ball there from Brasher, pulling Jade all the way off the court. Wasn't able to catch up to it. Might have actually skipped on the line a little bit. Watch ATX play this morning against St. Louis Shock. Kawamoto sisters do such a great job moving that ball around. A good speed up there from Jackie Kawamoto into the body of Mary Brasher. So a 4-point lead here for ATX. Just too strong there. Got that ball elevated. Good speed up there from Brasher. And then the backhand followed by the forehand finish from Coop. Another big forehand in the body of Jade Kawamoto there for Andrea Coop. Closes the deficit to 2. A tough pickup there for Coop. That ball got behind her feet. Jackie with the overhead finish. Nice exchange there. ATX coming out on top. Putting that lead back out to 4. Jackie stepping in with another good forehand. She's been going into the body of Brescia, jamming her up, going hip to hip. Good defense there from BOQK, but the touch volley from Jackie after that big overhead. Coop couldn't get up there fast enough.
9-3.
So it's a 6-point lead for ATX. Coop more than likely going out. Jackie putting a paddle on it. Coop saying thank you and finishing with the overhead. Ball movement by all 4 ladies out there. The ball floated just a little bit from Brescia. Kawamoto tried to do a little too much and go crossbody. Ended up pulling that one wide. Back-to-back errors there from Jay Kawamoto. Shrinks the lead down to 3. Good patient point there from ATX. So a solid start here for ATX, going up by 5, leading 11-6 into the end change. Tough ball for Brescia to try to go back cross court there. In reality, probably the best option was to go around the post. So must win here for both teams. BOQK looking to get back into the playoffs after finishing 2nd in Daytona, losing there to the Seattle Pioneers. ATX did not make it to the knockout rounds in Daytona.
Go, Jackie, keep it up. The offense says this really isn't in my color palette. What can you do?
And then Mesa, neither team made it to the knockout rounds. California Black Bears finished 7th there, ATX 10th. So ATX trying to make it through to the knockout rounds for the first time here, the 3rd stop of season 1. Caught moving there, tried to step in, ripped that 2-hand backhand, caught it a little late, straight in the net. Jade trying to take that one up and over Maggie Brash's head. Didn't get a whole lot on it. Jackie was actually out in front. But a good ball down to the feet nonetheless. Another good wide ball there from Jade, pulling Maggie Brasher all the way out off the court. Such a difficult shot to get that ball back cross court once it's past you. Jackie threw that lob up right as a big gust of wind came, knocked it down. Coop was all over that one. Good spot there from Jackie, but a good setup from Jade. Lead for ATX, jumping around between 5 and 4, back out by 5. And Jackie cutting that one off a little too quickly. BLQK not able to quite find a rhythm here, and that missed serve there from Maggie Brasher puts that lead back out to 5 by ATX.
15-10.
There from Brasher. Switching sides on Jackie Kawamoto. Backhand, forehand. And the winner down the line.
11-15.
The wind's certainly starting to pick up here in San Clemente as the day goes on. And BOQK Bears now back within 3. We'll make that 2. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a timeout here from ATX soon. Good patience there from Kawamoto's. Eventually getting that pop up.
16-13.
Pressure, trying to do a little too much with that one. Again, full extension. Not able to pick it up and go back cross court.
17-13.
Oh, Jackie wants that one back.
Right here, Jake.
14-17.
Excellent ball movement again there by the Kawamotos. A pinch middle, then pull back out wide. Good reset there from Jackie. Maggie trying to do a little too much with that forehand. Pulled that ball cross body, cross court. Wow, nice reset there from Jay Kawamoto.
How'd you do that?
Somehow fighting that ball off from the left hip. Squeaking that just inside the line. So timeout here from BLQK. ATX able to stretch the lead back out to 5. 1 point away from the freeze. BLQK not able to consistently find that rhythm. Had a couple of opportunities. Go just a little wide off of the paddle of Maggie Brescia on some of those forehands. But the Kawamotos have done an excellent job moving that ball around, really pinching middle, then going back out wide and keeping Brescia and Coop off balance. Wouldn't mind seeing BLQK picking up the intensity just a little bit, speeding up a few balls into the body of Kawamotos. Put a little bit more pressure on. And a good exchange there. Coop went straight into the body of Jackie Kawamoto. She fought it off a little bit, but it kind of put them back on their heels on that point. An excellent drop there from Coop. So 2 quick points, putting BLQK back within 2.
16-19.
So nice little run here from BLQK. That's 3 straight. ATX going to take a timeout now. Good change of pace there from BLQK to put a little bit more pressure on. They've sped a few balls up into the body, created some pop-ups. A good time for a timeout here from ATX, trying to slow this momentum. Both teams still rally scoring. We've got quite the cheering section right here in front of me from BLQK. I mean, that BLQK's kind of surrounded the whole court here. We're in a sea of yellow shirts. A good timeout there from ATX. So ATX now frozen on 20, regular side out scoring for them. BOQK will remain on rally scoring till they get to 18 and freeze as well. From the Kawamotos. The defense from Coop and Brush had kept them in there, but ultimately the wider ball pulling Coop off the court. Jay Kawamoto there with the big forehand to finish through the hole. ATX taking the women's doubles point, 21-17, and putting them up 1-0. Going with our men's doubles matchup here shortly between J.W. Johnson and Gabe Taddeo for ATX, and Federico Staxrud and Dylan Frazier for BLQK Bears. Must win here for the men. Back here for the men's doubles matchup between the California BLQK Bears and ATX Pickleballers here on Grandstand Court. San Clemente with MLP by Margaritaville. Regular men's doubles partners J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier going up against each other here. Nice reach in there from Frazier. Quick flick up on the forehand side of Johnson. He caught it just a little jammed up. That ball went deep. And a good step in there from Staxrud. Floating just a little too high. Good reach in by Johnson, splitting the middle. Quick flick from Johnson. Just holds that paddle out there fully extended. Quick flick of the wrist, strong forearm, right up in the body of Frazier. And Staxrud with a reach in of his own, creating that pop-up, big overhead finish. A missed return gives BLQK Bears a 2-point lead. Taddeo getting a little too big on that backhand side, trying to do too much with that counter. A good spot there from Taddeo. Frazier hit an out ball off the paddle of Taddeo. That one right there. A good counter attack. reach in, flick from Johnson. The quick hands now draws ATX and BLQK all squared at 5. Come on! I don't even know how many balls that was back and forth right there, but in reality, I can't even see the court. I'm watching it on the screens. Good hand exchange there. Yeah, good move there from Tadio. Slid to the right, opened up that backhand. Read that speed up from Frazier. Frazier was ready for the flick from Johnson that time. Just catches the line. Clears himself just a little bit. Tough move there from Staksrud. Go for that, Ernie. You've either got to put that ball away or you're leaving your partner stuck in the middle of the court. Exactly what happened. A good speed up there. Tadio getting caught with a little bit of a chicken wing. Tried to punch his way out of it, but once that elbow's up and the arm extends, it's going to take that paddle up with it. Tried to get the paddle out of the way. Yeah, he came across to the forehand side and then tried to drop it, but too big of a movement. So we're all squared at 8. A little unlucky there. Ball kicked up off the net cord and just sat there. Good adjustment from Johnson. Johnson walking through that drop. Never fully got extended. Move from Johnson. Recognizing Frazier's going to go down the line. You see Frazier's head never came up. Johnson sees the eyes down, jumps to the corner of the kitchen. Again, the hand exchange. ATX coming out on top. Big time X on the court right there with Tadio going left hip on Frazier, creating that pop-up. Johnson going crossbody on Staksrud. So ATX up 11-9 going into the end change. Frazier and Staksrud having a discussion right now about ball movement, where the spots they're going to go. Been doing a good job of moving that ball around, but just a couple of times left that ball a little too high. Johnson's had some success with that reach in backhand flick. So JW Johnson to serve. Tadio just missing that forehand again. Another ball sitting up just a little too high. Johnson with the flick. Good misdirect there from Frazier. Tough speed up there from Frazier. Tried to go down the line. High part of the net was already stretched out wide. Good ball from Skechers. Short, compact roll. That two-hand backhand side. Johnson trying to move through it. That one just clipping the net cord and going deep. Excellent return there from Skechers again. Johnson getting a little jammed up on that drop. This one, it's about as close as you can be. Going back and forth, 1 point. BLQK up by 1. A good spot from Johnson on the forehand.
14-14.
Johnson so good disguising that speed up. He's almost at full extension, both on the backhand and the forehand side. And just a quick flick up into the body of Skechers. A good spot there from Skechers, going right into the right hip of Johnson. Tries to counter it. But as that hand's coming across the body, pulls it out wide. Neither team able to pull away here. That one's way deep. Another big return.
16-16.
Good reach in flick there from Tadio. So tough with all 4 of these guys with that ball just sitting up a little bit. So strong with that reach in. Then a missed return there from Skechers gives ATX a 2-point lead. Tough to give away free points here down the stretch. BLQK will take a timeout here. Skechers and Frazier have done a good job moving that ball around, keeping Johnson and Taddeo off balance. Taddeo and Johnson having success with those reach-ins and quick flick up into the body of Skechers and Frazier. I'm gonna be surprised here if Frazier and Skechers are a little bit more aggressive here. These next couple of points come down the stretch. Try to put some pressure on Johnson and Taddeo, but they've got to pick the right spots. Taddeo got called for a foot fault there. Must have been on the transition forward after he lunged into that ball. Ended up taking the foot under the kitchen line with the extension. So we wait on. ATX did challenge that call.
R1.
Fortunately, we don't have a live feed coming in here to the booth from challenge system here on Grandstand. So call stands on the foot fault by Taddeo.
17-18.
Skechers disappointed in his miss there. ATX 1 point away from the freeze. Speed up there from Johnson, starting the firefight. Skechers getting a little jammed up. That ball going long gives game point for ATX. Frozen now at 20. Oh, good move from Frazier. So BOQK now frozen. Regular side out scoring from both teams here. So take another look at the hand exchange. And you see how strong Johnson is from such a short, compact swing. Oh, that ball's deep. I'm sure if Frazier lost that one in the sun or it just drifted a little too far back behind his head, but missed that one deep, giving ATX Pickleball the men's doubles point and a 2-0 lead going into mixed doubles. ATX won the toss, so BOQK will put out their mixed doubles lineup first. ATX will have their opportunity to react. We'll take a little bit of a break here and return to the action here at MLP by Margaritaville, San Clemente. So our mixed doubles lineups are set here with Gabe Taddeo and Jade Kawamoto for ATX Pickleballers going up against Dylan Frazier and Maggie Brasher for the California BOQK Bears. Updates from some of the other courts. Over on court 4, the New York Hustlers and the Florida Smash split 1 apiece. New York taking the women's doubles point, Florida taking the men's doubles point just now. Over on championship court, New Jersey Fives are up 2-0 over the St. Louis Shock. And over on court 3, Milwaukee Meshes up 1-0 over the Hot Eights, taking the women's doubles point. So this one definitely a must-win for the California BOQK Bears. Trying to force this one to a dream breaker. If they lose this one, that knocks them out of the finals on Saturday. Good speed up there from Tadio Brescia. Almost just had her paddled down by her side, went straight into her body. Good hand from Frazier. Disguise that speed up into the body of Jay Kawamoto. Excellent counter from Brescia. Tadio's going to be aggressive there in the middle. She was ready for that speed up. And again, second time clearing herself nicely. Just a quick step to the right. Opens up that separation for the forehand, the backhand away from the body. Frazier just spraying that one a little deep. A little bit of hesitation there from Frazier on the speed up. Sat up there for long enough, but by the time he decided to speed it up, already dropping a little too quickly. Excellent reach in there from Tadio. Full extension, quick flick into the body, ready for that next one to come back and put the pressure on again. Kawamoto not able to pick that one up, put it over the net. Back and forth continues, all squared at 4. Nice reset there from Frazier to keep him into the point, but Tadio just a little too strong on that forehand side. Tough ball from Brasher there when she's pulled out that wide. We saw it a couple of times in women's doubles. She tried to go all the way cross court. This one trying to hit her way out of trouble. Tadio, easy finish on the backhand side. Like this play here from Tadio. He's being very active in the middle, putting some good pressure on. Tadio telling himself he should have sped that one up. Stepped over, tried to just bump it back. Dumped it straight into the net. Miss serve there from Frazier. Tadio trying to jump back with the reverse on there, jumping back across the kitchen to get back into the court. And that drive sailing just a little deep from Frazier. Excellent speed up. Frazier getting underneath that one. You watch it here. Quick flick right into the body of Tadio. Belt high. Good job there from Frazier, taking that ball out of the air. Tadio came over a little too far here. Frazier took it out of the air, cut down Tadio's reaction time to go back cross court. Reach in from Tadio and a good setup from Kawamoto. Pushes that ball back behind Frazier. He gets caught back from the kitchen line. And Brasher just sliding the little misdirect down the line. I think Tadio actually ahead of this one. Little change up. Oh, for the third game in a row, ATX going into the end change up. This time up 11-9. BOQK have to pull something out here. They've had some success going back behind Tadio. Tadio trying to come over, take a lot of the middle, really put some pressure on. The difficulty with that, so if you don't make that ball bounce, or you're not there with a high quality attack, it does open yourself up to that ball back behind. So I like to see BOQK take a little bit of advantage of that one. Brasher's done a good job a couple of times going back behind Tadio there. Well, the Black Bear fans are getting into it right now, trying to lift their team up. actually got jammed up there, but able to make that ball land in. The speed up behind Tadio. Kawamoto not able to pick that one up. Good time for the lob there. Push ATX back off the kitchen line. So we're all squared at 11s now. Good spot from Tadio, but even better defense. Brescia somehow able to get a paddle on it, keep it down. Tadio tried to speed up into her body again, but missed and sent that one deep. Good reach in from Tadio. Brescia still with her feet moving. A good 1-2 from Tadio. Steps in, drives that ball into Brescia, and crashes behind, goes crossbody on Frazier. Frazier's like, I can do that too. Speed one up in your body, get that pop up. Nice easy finish for the put away. A little too quick with the wrist there. Flicks that one down into the net. Good ball movement there from Kawamoto, getting Brescia stretched out. Again, having some difficulties going cross court once that ball gets too close to the body. Good reach in from Tadio. Update from over on. Get to it after this point. Good ball movement there from BLQK. Update from over on court 3. Milwaukee Mashers are up 2-0 over the Hot Eights.
Dave, bring it the heat. I love it.
16-14.
Go, go, go.
Excellent job there from Kawamoto. Not sure what Richie's pointing out at right there, but excellent job there from Tadio with the reach-ins.
Go, go.
BLQK. Frazier with the unbelievable get on that lob from Tadio. Went completely off screen.
Great play, great play. Here we go.
Patience from Brasher. Took the ball out of the air a couple of times. Cut down Kawamoto's reaction time. And this one just floated a little bit. Tadio was trying to come over and insert himself in the middle.
16-17.
Slight misdirect from Brasher. Beats him down the line. Tadio trying to do too much there, sends that one deep, so we're all squared again here at 17, and a timeout from ATX. Excellent job from BLQK, the last few points, really staying patient until the time was right to pull that trigger. Tadio for ATX trying to do just a little too much. But that's his play style there. And it's high risk, high reward.
Here we go, ballers.
We've got the wave going on here in Grandstand Court from the Bears fans.
17-17.
Go.
Wind pushed that one just deep. So BLQK now up by 1. Yeah, good reach in from Tadio. Frazier left that ball up just a little high.
18-18.
Good ball movement there again from Frazier. Tadio coming over Kawamoto with the fake Ernie. Frazier taking advantage and going all the way behind Tadio there. From BLQK. Defense for both teams. But again, it's the ball down the line from Brusher that gets Tadio off balance.
20-18.
So both teams frozen here. Game point for BLQK. And they pull it off. So after trailing the majority of this one, BLQK come back and take it 21-18. We'll take a slight break here during warm-ups for our fourth and final matchup. Mixed doubles between J.W. Johnson and Jackie Kawamoto for ATX, and Andrea Coop and Federico Staksrud for the California BLQK Bears. We're back here for our second doubles matchup with ATX Pickleballers leading the California BLQK Bears 2-1. Must win here for the Bears, trying to force this one to a dream breaker. Yeah, good move there from Johnson. Look for him to get big in the middle. Use those quick flicks. Yeah, tough there for Coop. Staksrud coming all the way over. Just kind of gets pushed back. You see her relax there, and then the speed up into a body. One floating just a little deep off of the paddle of Kawamoto. Johnson for the second time, jump in the corner with the Ernie finish. Good speed up there from Kawamoto into the right hip of Coop to start that exchange. Johnson ready for the counter attack. Big forehand from Staksrud. Coop, little off balance there. Shaking a hand after hitting that one. That ball sailed deep. So a couple of free points here. Johnson, too strong from that extended position. Again, sliding across that kitchen line. Big finish. Around the body of Coop, then into the body of Staksrud. So BLQK taking quick timeout here. Coop taking a look at her hand. GM Mitch and Marario coming over and asking a question to the referees. No medical timeouts in this format. Staksrud called for a left foot push off we take a look.
Here we go. Keep it up, J-Dub.
One, yeah, never gets it established back down. A quick start here for ATX. There's too much pressure. Johnson too strong on those balls that pop up. Oh, cute. Gets that one off the end of the paddle, gets it back behind Johnson. Good speed up there from Kawamoto into the body of Skechers. Creates that first elevated ball. Johnson there to finish it. So ATX up by 8 going into the end change. Right now, Kawamoto and Johnson just too strong. Kawamoto moving the ball around well, creating those opportunities for Johnson to reach in. Start that 5-fight and finish for the Bears. Coop and Skechers felt a little bit out of rhythm. Coop still in some discomfort with the hand and wrist. Good aggression there from Skechers. Taking a picture out of the Johnson playbook there. Reaching in, starting the 5-fight, staying big up at the kitchen line. Good speed up there from Jackie, holding that ball. And quick flick just behind Skechers, a little late onto that backhand side, and the ball sails.
Great serve, great serve.
9-point lead now for ATX. Pushing that ball just a little too wide. Coop catching up to it. Perfect ATP. Oh, Coop couldn't get out of the way. Johnson jumping the kitchen. That ball never getting down, but Coop couldn't spin out. ATX adding to that lead now. Clash of paddles, that works. Pretty sure Coop hit it. Skechers gave her a little boost of power.
Here we go, Jack.
Calmoto trying to lift that one up, brush up the back of it. Another good reach in there from Johnson. Quick side shuffle, sees that ball floating, pulls the trigger. A little help from the net. Nice deep return there from Coop.
Right here. 8-18.
Skechers missing that drive into the net. ATX 1 point away from the freeze, up by 10. Yeah, tough there. Calmoto trying to stay into it as Johnson trying to come over and be aggressive. Attack from Coop, takes a step back from the line, recognizes the speed up coming from Johnson.
Right here. 11-19.
So that brings up the freeze for ATX and match point. Have to win on their serve from here on. Good step over there from Skechers. Johnson going for the Ernie, but catching the net. Ended up being out of position. That ball sat up just too high from Coop. So second match point now for ATX. That ball's wide. Coop again shaking the hand. ATX just proving too strong. Calmoto and Johnson. Johnson really taking control of the kitchen line there. So ATX takes this one 3-1. BLQK seemingly out of the knockout stages on Saturday after going down 0-2. St. Louis out of it as well. They lost to the New Jersey Fives. So ATX Pickleball is sitting in a good spot going into tomorrow morning, up 2-0. They'll take on the Fives, who are also 2-0 here in Pool B. But for now, that's it for me out here on Grandstand Court at Lifetime Country Club here in San Clemente. We will be back with more action from MLP by Margaritaville after a short break.